Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Tutorials 2K21. So today I'm going to start a new course that is a C++ programming in my channel. So in a part of that, today I'm going to discuss about the features of C programming language because C++ is an extension for C programming language. So because of that reason, I will give you a small introduction to C programming language so that we can make an understanding of what are the extra things we are finding in C++. So because of that reason, my first topic is the features of C programming language. So C was invented in 1972 by Dennis Rich in AT&T Bell Laboratories. So which was first used for developing an operating system that is of a Unix operating system. And later it is going to be used for many complex applications to develop. So even I already said like C was developed in 1972. So now we are at 2022. Almost we have 50 years. So even though that programming language is having that much of importance, because it is a basic programming language for any programming. If you know the terminology of C programming language, you can able to understand every programming language. So because of that, we can say C is a basic programming language for all the programming languages. So we'll start with the features of C programming. So we have different features which makes a C programming language is having that much of importance for nowadays also. So we'll discuss each and everything in briefly. So I'll start with the first feature that is simple and efficient. So C is a simple programming language, so which offers a different techniques to solve the problems, and it provides a rich collection of library functions, data types, and operators, which is already defined in that programming language. So we can use of these predefined functions, data type, operators, and every concept. So which is already existed in that programming, which makes to write the applications very easily. So because of that reason, we can say C is very simple programming language. So the second feature is of the portability. So we can generally say portable is nothing but it's a movable. So in programming languages, we can say it's a portable. Like we can implement the programming in one operating system or one platform. So we can reuse the same code in any other platforms also with or without making a small changes. So that makes that language as a portable. So C is a portable language because we can return a C programs for one operating system and we can run into any other operating systems also. And then C is a structured programming language. So structured programming language means it supports functions. So you can find out your C programming language. So it consisting of a different functions, like it consisting the predefined function like main function and another user defined functions which is defined by the programmer. So you can see the programming environment. You can means you can bind your data inside of the function. So we cannot return a code outside of the functions. So which makes your C is a structured programming. So by this, so we can divide the code into a smaller parts. So therefore, the programs which is written in C language is very easy to understand because of the structured programming. In future, if you want to make any changes, it is easy to modify also. So by this functions concept in C programming language, it also offers a code reusability feature because we can implement the function once and we can reuse the function many times when you require in your program. And the next feature is a rich library functions. So C is having a rich library functions, so which supports a various inbuilt functions, and these libraries will make the developers to develop the applications very fast. And we can also create our own libraries also, that is our own functions also, and we can add it to the existing libraries too. So by this library functions, we cannot build any functions from the scratch. We can use it and we can write our own code. And the next feature is a modularity. So because of C is having a structured feature, definitely it follows the modularity also. So as per this feature, so the smaller code blocks are made easy to solve any issue, and these small code blocks are called as a function. So by splitting any code into such modules, it's become very easy to handle, and whenever we are finding any errors, and it is easy to debug and resolve that errors also. And we can say C is a middle level language. So the language is said to be a middle level, which can support both low level as well as a high level features. So the low level features is nothing but an assembly language, which is a mission understandable language, and whereas the high level is nothing but our English language. So now you see can support or the combination of both the languages it can support. We can say C is a middle level language. And coming to our next feature, C is a case sensitive language. So what do you mean by case sensitivity? So it is very sensitive. That is, your C programming language is going to be differentiated the upper, lower, as well as the combination of upper, lower characters in a programming language. Suppose we can take a variable name as var. So we can start the variable name with capital V and we can start the variable name with small v. So as we pronounce that variable name as var, so in a part of C programming language, the compiler can differentiate because the first variable it starts from capital V and the second variable it starts with small v. So that is the meaning of case sensitivity. And the another feature of C programming language, it's a syntax-based programming language. So syntax-based programming language is nothing but C strictly follows the rules. So C strictly follows the syntax. So even we have to write a simple code or a single line of code in C programming language, we have to follow the syntax. So because of that, we can say C is strictly syntax-based programming language. So these are some features which makes your C programming language is familiar for nowadays also. Thank you.